Greetings, everybody. Hello to my beautiful Patreon members, I would say, aka Tribe. Thank you for being here. And I decided that I will share some of my testimonies, which is, related to manifesting and things that have been happening. And it's definitely not by coincidence at all. It's definitely intentional. And I decided to start sharing videos and exclusive content that I would not share openly on Facebook, because if you're here, then you are, serious about your path. You're serious about, pouring back into me. You're serious about, uplifting not just with yourself but for others. That's what this tribe here is all about. So I want to share with you real quick, for today, a quick video about a true testimony that I have and how it happened very fast and how it's still happening. And I will explain. Let me pull over into this gas station. So I'm happy. This is happening in real time, you guys. Real time. You feel me? That's how I work. Gemini moon, right? So yeah. If you're here, you already know who I am. I'm Cecilia. You may know me as Cecilia Goddess on Facebook. Friends know me as Cece, and colleagues know me as Cecilia Holmes, Cecilia Paris Holmes. So anyway, I was in, I won't say a rut, but as a master manifester myself, I still get tried and I still learn and grow from certain things. Even if I know better, I will still fall into the assumptions that this is real for a hot second, and I remember, boom. I don't know if other master teachers have said this openly or admit it, but everyone does, because it's natural, because we are spiritual beings, but we're still living the human experience, and a part of the human experience at times is to, pretend to be human. So things were happening at a rapid speed, and things were manifesting in a fast speed. I won't say chaotic, but a fast speed. And things were coming in, a lot of things good and a lot of things not so good for my timeline, for my highest purpose. I'm not going to say it was negative, but it just wasn't fitting for my development, my manifestations, where I'm going, where I'm heading, where I want to be in this current state. And so I was not paying attention to me filtering out these things. I wasn't filtering out everything. Like a coffee cup, like a coffee grinds, you have to put the filter so that's the juices flow, right? The coffee, and leave the grinds alone. I wasn't doing that. I was trying to help any and every one that I could, because that's how I am. And a lot of people come to you because they're, they recognize your light. Like I wrote that post the other day. People can recognize your light, but they can't handle the glare. And as I was reaching out, people were like, either one, they wasn't wanting to accept my help. They had all the excuses in the world to stay in situations that they have no business being in. For two, they will reach out, but they will try to pull me down to their levels at either intentionally or unintentionally, right? Both. Or three, they just wasn't aware of their mental, where they are on the timeline, and they can't understand that you're not on that timeline. So being said, with that, I was trying to help everyone. I was stuck in those situations where I was being pulled into a timeline I didn't want to be on. And not everybody with problems, because we all have contrasts, is what I would call them. But some people choose to stay in the contrast. You can give them solutions. They can even talk to themselves about the solutions, like, yeah, that's a good solution, I'm gonna do, and they don't do it. They have every excuse in the world. So you can, send them, reach out the olive branch, and they're not going to grab it. So I noticed things happening in my own personal life that I was not quite in agreement to, but I was in agreement because I was allowing. Because everything that we create is what we create already within us. What we allow in, what we allow, to out. So I was like, I noticed that I had to shift. I had to shift. This paradigm, I had to shift to a higher timeline. I had to get back into alignment, right? And so what I did by doing that was I got clues from the universe, I got hints from the universe, and I got bombarded. Things started happening, for in my personal life, with this party, with life in general. And I'm like, okay, I have to shift. And I know some people around me are not thinking the way I do. They're not thinking in abundance. They may be thinking in lack. They may be thinking, they don't have enough, or things is strenuous. And I'm like, okay, that's not how I operate. I don't care if I have $2 in my pocket. I'm not living in lack. I'm not thinking in lack. I'm not in survival mode. I have to get out of that. So I started, completely either blocking people from my life, either on social media or in real life. I started to shift my thinking back to an alignment. I started doing my guided meditations. I started, doing intentional work, spiritual work. I started cleansing and clearing out certain things by taking showers. I started doing elixir waters. Elixir waters is putting crystals in the waters, speaking your intention, speaking love, speaking good health, prosperity, abundance, joy, fulfillment. I started speaking those things into my elixir water, letting it sit for a couple of hours. I let it chill in the refrigerator with my amethyst, and I drank it with intentions. I started doing spiritual showers with my cord cutting soap. I used the dragon blood soap, incense. I started burning certain oils and wearing certain oils. I started cleansing my hands using Dead Sea salt to clear away anything that has been sent to me intentionally, or any energies in myself that is not of my highest good. And I did that for 3 days straight. So these are certain things that I'm not going to share on social media. Well, this is social media too, but not on Facebook openly, because again, not everybody is wanting to see you on your highest timeline. Some people are projecting, and there's a lot of projection going on right now. If you pay attention to society, even, so you'll see a lot of projection being projected. So protect your energy, protect yourself, set your intentions, get back into get back into alignment, shift your reality, understand that everything physical is, all this stuff is an illusion. So when I say you're creating your reality, you're creating your reality always. All right, so my testimony, yes. So I started doing that, and I wrote down my intentions briefly on the ancestor money, because my husband Crandell said the ancestors, he handed me a bill, an ancestor money bill, and he said the ancestor said write down what you want on here and burn it and release it. And so I did, and I wrote down how I want to be in alignment. I want joy, peace, good health. I want to see my family happy, healthy. I put, my mom, my father, Crandell, my children, my clients that are connected with me for the same things. And I said I also put in, hint on the other side, I want to attract new clients and old clients alike, but new clients that are willing to add value, that understands my value and are willing to pay whatever price that I'm offering for my products. And let it behold, today I answered my business phone, and it was a new client from the local area, and they found me on Facebook. They got a bracelet, a chakra bracelet from the mall, and discovered, this was 4 months ago, they discovered on the bracelet, on the elastic part, that there were it was dye from the blue stone. And he asked me about it, and I said it's either a dyed quartz or it's a fake bead. This is a regular bead. I said I couldn't really tell by the pictures that they sent, but I said I could make you a new one. And I explained to him my process. Long story short, he's buying two, one for himself, one for his grandmother. And it's just like when you write that down and the next day that something like that happens, that it's not coincidence, it's not by chance, that it's purpose. It's the universe responding to you. It's you getting back in touch with source, and you becoming one again. So if you're having any hard times, or what you seem as hard times, just remember that you're going through the experience to help you grow. And that experience is your inner being letting you know that you're not in alignment. So, to get into alignment, you have to practice the gratitude. You have to practice the affirmations. You have to practice the visualization. You have to sometimes, it's not fake it till you make it, but you have to imagine yourself already in positions where you want to be in your life. And then eventually, everything, your reality will respond to that. Your body will respond to that. So understand that's how powerful you are. So don't forget how powerful you are. And I'll be sharing more videos and more techniques and stuff like that later. But I love you all and have a beautiful day. Let me know how this helps you. Let me know if you have any questions at all in the comments, and I will see you again. Peace.